I've certainly never been a lucky guy. If I had, I wouldn't have ended up pulling triggers for chump change for the wrong kind of people. I mean, I'm not one to question it. It takes enough to get through tomorrow without asking the big questions. The only thing worse than asking questions in this town is getting answers. I know what my sister would say, that it's karma or Mercury's in retrograde or something. I'm not one for all that psychic stuff. It's not that I'm a skeptic, it's just that I've worked enough deals for half-assed sorcerers and cheap-suit warlocks and know not to dance with the devil when you don't know the step. Today I could feel something hanging on me. Something was wrong. Especially when the fortune teller's head started splintering vertebrae and spinning circles on her shoulders, howling and spitting blood across the floral wallpaper of the parlor. I've had a lot of rough days in my time, but this day was about luck. And I don't mean finding the penny face down luck. I mean no good, dirty, goddamned, bad luck. I woke up at 6 a.m. when a 70-year-old piano fell 3 stories from a crane and played its last crescendo outside my apartment. My father gave me those cufflinks right before he died.
Someone stole my credit card. I'm being audited. And evicted by my mother. Save that one. Damn evangelicals.
As if all that wasn't bad enough, a hit went south.
Hey boys, over here!
Yeah. Who the hell do you think you are? This is a freaking one-way.
Got caught up in a fender bender.
Whoa, enough. You're in the wrong. Oh, please, you're wrong, all right? You're in the wrong. Who are you putting hands on? Who the hell are you?
Now you hit me with something else? What the fuck?
What's the matter with you?
And got mugged. All on my way to the diner. Which was on fire. It was really amazing that I survived the day to make it to dinner with my sister. She said I've looked better.
You look like shit.
You should see the window washer whose ladder broke halfway up the high-rise on my way over here. Or the cop he landed on. Or the horse the cop was riding.
I've been worried about you all day. Mercury is in retrograde this month. It's not a good alignment for you.
What'd I tell you? I'm getting that.
Is your nefarious life of crime finally catching up with you? You're not gonna get whacked, are you? Or do they just turn you into a toad and then send you on your way?
Probably the toad thing.
Well, you're no prince, so I don't see that working out too well for you.
Oh, now you're starting to sound like our mother.
Any relation that either of us have to that woman can only be attributed to a misalignment of Orion and Sagittarius on the days of our birth.
Sure, sis. No, she's kicking me out of the apartment.
You're kidding.
Kid you not.
That bitch.
I told her all about my day, and she listened. At first just to humor me, then a little skeptical, then a little terrified. I'm not much of a talker, but I let it all out over a few beers. She says over a stone-cold bowl of soup.
You know what this is? This is karma.
I thought it was chicken noodle.
You've been doing dirty work too long. God's mad at you.
After all the things I've seen, I'm not even a footnote in God's day plan.
God's got an eye on everyone.
Yeah, God's done a lot of blinking. Look, you ain't right, but you ain't wrong. There's a lot of things I've done that I don't like to think about, but this isn't about karma. This is a bad day. I mean, bad luck. Like every other day in this hell of a town for every other schmuck. I mean, the world's doing what it do, and it's dumping on you more than you can handle, but what are you going to say? Because that's the truth. I mean, the truth is, there is no truth. And if there was, it wouldn't be worth knowing. Ignorance is bliss.
She looks grim, maybe even heartbroken. She's a good listener, my sister, and about the only one I can talk to. But I've never seen her look like this before, with her eyes beginning to tear up.
All right, sis. Didn't mean to make you feel so blue. I know it looks a little obvious looking back, but how was I supposed to know she was choking? All right, it was the first sip of soup she had all night.
An hour later, I signed the papers and left her with the coroner. Walked across the cobblestones with nowhere to go. After a few hours, I saw the lights in the window and met the fortune teller. I never really bought into all that stuff, despite everything I've seen, the people I work for. But if it was good enough for her, it's good enough for me. She was probably 50, maybe 45 if the cigarettes did as much to her skin as they did to the wallpaper.
Welcome to Madame Helena's. How may I help you?
I guess I'd like my fortune told.
Which option?
There are options?
I've lizard in back. Big lizard. $200. I cut open, read entrails.
No, thank you.
100?
Basic is fine.
No backbone. Very well.
She had the air of a professional, friendly and comforting, but rehearsed, experienced.
Ah, yes. I see that you work very hard. Very hard. You are unhappy in your profession, however. You make enough to live, but you want more.
Mm-hmm.
You often think of quitting for something more fulfilling.
It's uncanny.
You loved a woman once, long ago. But I can see that she is now gone from your life.
No.
Okay. I can see you're not buying the shtick here. So why don't you just tell me what's going on?
For real?
Sure. Might as well make my money's worth.
I just haven't felt right today. Felt like a black cat's been living in my shadow.
Oh, honey, we all feel that way sometimes. It's like the world's just caught up with us. You just have to look at the big picture and get smart. Bury your ghosts.
I felt better. It was nice to air my laundry and feel understood. I mean, maybe there were no answers. Maybe I just needed someone to talk to. Then the crystal ball caught on fire. I think this is about where we came in.
Ye cursed soul, Adam Smith, I have come to claim ye for hell.
What?
I have come through this vessel to claim your soul, Adam Smith. Your time on this earth is over, and an eternity of suffering awaits in the pits of hell.
Here.
Where demons shall reign, and gargoyles
Go
shall
on and
ride.
on like this, and then when he finally shuts up for a second,
For eternity.
I say to him, I'm not Adam Smith.
Whoa.
I am Adam Smith.
You sure? Well, this is just embarrassing.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm so sorry about this. This never happened to me before.
Honest mistake. Gotta be on someone's list down there.
Now, wait a second. You are cursed!
Whoa, no, I told you, I'm not Adam Smith.
No. I mean full-on cursed. It's a classic bad luck spell. You wronged somebody, and this is their way of getting revenge, and you will be cursed until the day one of you dies. It's level B stuff, really. They rarely wanted to torment you. They would have called me.
So anyway, you can tell me who it is?
Absolutely not. No way. I'm a professional.
Professional.
Yes.
You just tried to steal the wrong guy's soul. You really want that getting around?
You wouldn't.
I would.
But I'm a demon! charming bastard! Rip it out of your arsehole!
Going to hell anyway, man.
Fine. I'll write it down.
He ends up giving me an address in Chinatown. Down a street I've never been to, in a part of town I don't go. I've done a lot of deals in a lot of alleys, but this one feels off.
I'm expected. May not have been a lie.
The curse with which you find yourself afflicted took 6 months to construct. Required the blood of 3 different animals, one of which may now be extinct. A collection of incantations from the rarest tomes decipherable by man. It was performed during a lunar eclipse on the opposite side of the planet. And of course, a human sacrifice. To my knowledge, the curse has only been performed twice before. The amount of effort it requires is only used on those who have earned its burden, who will most suffer its wrath. And you truly deserve it. I went to all this work, all this expense. I cursed you because...
And I shot him.
You dick!
There were no car accidents, no lightning strikes, no sudden sinkholes, nobody so much as trips on a gutter. He looks about as sad as I've ever seen a guy. Walking by, I wonder how much that piano cost. I wonder how much he'll have to pay the guys to clean it up. I wonder whether or not he'll buy a new one. Or if the loss was too frustrating and painful to even think about. I wonder all of that and a lot more, and I keep on walking. In this town, there's only one thing worse than asking questions.